Good morning, guys. Welcome to my new subscribers. I am coming here really quickly. Hold on. Sorry, it's really disrespectful to be chewing on camera. So, no one told me that. I just figured it would be camera etiquette, I guess. Nonetheless, I'm making this video this morning. As you can see, I'm in better spirits than I was yesterday. I am making this video because I'd like to talk about the favor of God. The favor of God, when God gives you favor. Okay. Now, as you all, well, prior to deleting the video, because it was just too much. Back, excuse me, background story. January 6th, my 5-month-old was taken from me. Her father reported me missing. I had something lined us. I had something lined up for me and my baby come January 9th up in West Palm called Family Promise. And she was taken from me the Friday, and court was, I believe, the 6th, which was a Monday, for a shelter hearing. So she's been with her father since January 6th. And I have been in a disarray. I've been a mess. I've been a wreck. I've been a lot of things. But I didn't die. I didn't die. I felt like it, felt like I would, felt like I could, but I didn't. Um, and for 4 months, I've been out of work. I've given birth to her August 29th of last year. I was supposed to return back to work October 23rd. I didn't have childcare. Her father wasn't helping me with childcare. He just wanted me to sit in the house and just stay put and continue to be in a hostile environment where Tracy and the girl downstairs, Dana, were just being very spiteful and just being very hostile. Okay. So the household was not a great environment for me or my baby. So I ended up leaving. Long story short, he turned around and moved right in where I was living. He moved right in. Well, where he was paying the rent, I was living there, but he was with his mom. So he moved in with the baby to where I was living, refused to live there with me, refused to help me, deal with any of the problems that I was going through at the house. Just refused, just on the whole refused. And basically, Tracy and him, I believe they're having an affair. I could be wrong. He says they're not. He's a liar. He's lied to me many times. He's betrayed me over a few times, and this was just the last time that I felt like I couldn't take any more betrayal from him. Okay, guys, I'm 29. He's 43. He'll be 44 this year. I'll be 30 this year. So I still, God's willing, have my whole life ahead of me. I don't have time to wait around and in misery and be unhappy with a partner that is not even really my partner, is screwing someone else, not me. Anyway, so the favor of my life started not when I left the house, but it became more apparent that God was really with me because I've been in the car since December 31st this time around of 2022. It is now February 15th, if I'm not mistaken. I've just finished my fingerprinting at the airport, and it was, well, first, for starters, when I got there, I was supposed to be there at 7:20. That was my appointment time. So I told you guys yesterday that I got hired on spot. Didn't really hit me. Still can't believe that I have a job now, that I'm employed now. I just haven't physically started working, but I am on paper employed. So that's that. So today was fingerprinting because I'll be working in the airport, inside of the airport at a lounge. I think it's through American Airlines or something, but I'm going to be working at an airport lounge. So that's why I have to get fingerprinted. I get there this morning, maybe like around 5:45, and I wait. Now around 7:07, 7:10, I kind of go up to the front and I just start making a little joke, and I'm just like, boy, if me didn't know say it I go take so long, would I bring in like a little pot and pan or maybe like a stove or a burner, so I could I make little breakfast. Everybody started laughing. I started laughing. The lady was like, her name was Deja Chambers. She was like, you know what? Bring her around. Let's put her in a hot seat. Favor. Mind you, I went up to talk and just make joke, but God had something else like planned for me, because while there are at least 10 to 12 people sitting and waiting, people that have been there before me, people that have been there after me, people that have appointment times way before I even had gotten there are still waiting. And God, all he needed was for me to get up and walk into the confidence, into the power that I know I have, and the authority that he'd given me, and go up to the front, and I was able to go around to the back. Snap of a finger, right? Them just let me in at the place. Me say, yeah, let me in at this bomb beats. So them let me in. When they let me in and I sat down and I started speaking to the guy in front of me, the guy that was attending me, his name was Emmanuel, and I just started smiling. He says, is everything okay, Miss Bryan? I said, I just know God is with us for real, for real. So he started laughing. I said, you have a powerful name there, Emmanuel. He says, thank you. He deals with my thing. $58 for the fingerprints. Me say, me not have no money. Cause people, when me tell you, me don't have it, I don't have it. And if I do have it, bitch, I don't have it because it goes to my gas tank. So I'm gonna have it, okay? And I'm just like, I don't have it. You know, I'm out here on a wing and a prayer. And with my remembering, I'm out here on a wing and a prayer because I didn't know I was gonna get hired. I didn't know I was gonna have to come down here to get fingerprinting until the day of, which was yesterday, right? I didn't know any of this. So I'm just being obedient. I'm just following suit. Wherever God says go, I go. Wherever he say move, I'm moving too. So I called the boss, and the boss lady wanted to pay it over the phone, and the gentleman was telling her, no, we're not allowed to take the money over the phone. So she says, okay. She says, put the young lady back on the phone. So she says, put the young woman back on the phone. So I come back on the phone. I say, yes, ma'am. She say, do you have Cash App? I say, yes, ma'am. She says, I'm going to send you $78 and I'll include the parking in there. Because I didn't know how I was going to get out of the airport. Not only did not only did I not know how I was going to get out of the airport, because I know for a fact I'm going to be in here longer than 20 minutes, and I know for a fact I'm going to have to pay. Not only that, but I also parked in an unauthor in zone where it said authorized personnel only. Towing will be at owner's expense. Towing owner will get ticketed and towed. So I'm just like, God, you see what I'm out here doing. I'm not here for no BS. I'm here to do fingerprints so I can leave. And not only did he make a way, but he made a way times 10. Okay. I was able to get my fingerprints done. They were paid for. I was able to get my parking paid for. And I still have $23 left over because the lady sent me a large, like she sent me $78. Someone else had just sent me $33. I put $20 in the gas tank today. I'm left with $18 and change, I think, on my card or something like that, my Cash App card. This lady comes and sends me 78. I pay the 58. I pay the $9 to get out for parking, which was actually cheaper than the 15 that I thought I'd have to originally pay. So, with all of that mentioned, the favor that God has on my life right now, before, just the favor alone, I really, really, really want it to be known that if he's doing it for me, those of you that are following this channel, those of you that have come across a song or two that I might have posted, or you've come across this video, if you've come across this video, know that God is working. God is working. God is working. God is working. And he'll move. When he moves, it'll make your head spin. There's this young lady that I follow. Her name is Shantia Deja, and I love this girl. I love this girl. She's so beautiful. She has such a calling on her life. And every single time I watch her videos, it just hits me right here, right in here, right in here. Sometimes it hits me here, but it usually hits me right in here, right where my heart is, right where my soul is. And she had mentioned in one of her videos that, God is not a respecter of time, of man's timing, and he'll move so fast. Or I don't want to like twist her words, because I know I'm not gonna relay it verbatim, but the basis of what she was trying to say is, when God moves, your head is gonna spin. When God moves, you're not gonna see it coming, so you got to get ready. You got to get ready. Don't be scrambling around for when the blessing comes. You got to stay ready. You got to get ready. You got to stay ready. And in my case, I've been ready. Got my car packed up, trunk full of shit, back seat full of shit. Um, so God is working, God is moving people, and just be ready. Just be ready. Be on the lookout for all the small details. Be on the lookout for all the small signs. Be on the lookout for the small words of confirmation, the big words of confirmation. Just be on the lookout for God, because He's not coming. He is here. He is here. The way He just did what He did back at this airport for me. And I'm still in the car, guys. And God knows everything. And I think this is in one of Shantia videos as well. He knows everything. So instead of me continuing to complain, oh God, I need a house. Oh God, I got this job now. I need to find a place to stay. And da-da. He knows all of this already. I know you need somewhere to live in, Iki. I know you fighting this judicial system for your baby back. I know they done took your other kids and you got to fight your mama to see your kids or have a relationship. I know your 16-year-old hates you because you're no longer there in her life, or you're never around, or because of whatever situation that's keeping you alienated. I know. God is saying He knows all of these things, but yet He's still here. And with God still being here, I'm still here. That's how I'm able to make these videos for you guys. I make it for myself, but I'm also making them for you guys as well, because I don't know what's to come up. I don't know what's to come of this. I don't know nothing. All I know say is me just get up and make a video. And that's what I'm doing. Me just make a little video, because this is what I feel like I was called to do, or instructed to do more so. And in the background, in the increment of time, or in the background, in the interim of time, I think I should say, God is doing what He's needing to do. God is doing what He promised He would do, and no word can come back to God void. Read the text. It's in the Bible. If God gives you a word, if He gave you a promise, regardless of what it looks like, regardless of what it feels like, regardless of what it sounds like, regardless of what people want you to believe it is, hold on to the vision and the promise and the words God gave you. He's not a liar. I'm 29 years old. I've been on this world for 29. I've been on this planet for 29 years, and I've had multiple people lie to me, manipulate me, and I done did a fair share. I done did a fair share of it myself. But God, He's never lied to me yet. Now He's told me something, and because I would take my human thought and try to figure it out, I would get mad and I would get angry because it didn't happen the way I had expected to happen. But God never told me how to expect it. He just told me to be ready. He didn't tell me how to expect it. He just told me to expect it. He didn't tell me where to be, because He knows He gonna find me when He's ready. I'm in my car. My main concern was, oh, I don't have an address. Oh, what about this? Oh, what about that? I mean, I technically have an address. I paid 6 months worth of a PO box, which I didn't really want to, but I had to go inside, and they didn't have the option of the 3 months, so I had to pay 88 for 6. And I was just like, God, I don't want to do it. But He says, think of it as an investment versus a setback. So I just chalked it up as an investment. And for the next 6 months, or maybe 5 now, I don't have to worry about mail. Where am I going to get my mail? So that's a plus. So I just wanted to, like I said, guys, share this with you guys. One thing about it, I'm gonna cry. I know I've come on here a few times and cried, embarrassed myself and cried, but it's okay. It happens. Just wanted to get on here and give you guys a smile. Sorry, that was weird. Okay,